begin by pouring the Ellimorph plastic pellets into hot water and take a chunk off when it's ready to work with. We're gonna create teeth. 15 super sharp teeth. Like that. And then we split it diagonally. That gives us 2 little teeth with sharp edges without too much effort. Adjust it a little bit, and when you feel you have the tooth shape you like, bam, there you go. A lot of them. For the gum, we again use Ellimorph plastic, but now we drip in some red food coloring. Work the color in there. Shape it like a little thick sausage. When you got a shape like that, start poking down the teeth straight into it. And you gotta work fast before the Ellimorph plastic cools down. And be careful, the teeth are sharp, so make sure you know what you're doing. That's perfect, and we need 3 sets. 2 for the sides and 1 for the front. When it's all cooled down, we pull the teeth out, paint them with tooth enamel, then we apply a little bit of glue in the hole and put the teeth back. Like that. And repeat all those steps for the rest of the teeth. Tinfoil time, and now we're gonna create the jaw pieces. So these can be pretty rough, L-shaped jaw pieces, like this. Gonna sit there. Check where the teeth are gonna go. Then we apply glue and push them in there. You can actually push them into the tinfoil. Make them sit there real good. And watch out for the teeth, they are sharp. And sharp teeth in Swedish, vassa tänder. We leave them to dry and continue with tinfoil. Now we're gonna create the spikes or shield plates on the zombie. These are sort of pointy, shaped in various sizes. Small ones for the head, large ones for the body. For our volatile, we used 8 large ones and 10 smaller ones. But you do it just the way you like it. So there you go. Looking good. A whole bunch of them there, yep. So next up, we need to cover them in latex paste, and we create that paste as usual with latex and flour. Pour in enough flour to get this consistency, like porridge sort of. Then take up the pieces and cover them in the paste. Exactly the same method as when we did the sandwich makeup. Cover them in the paste, and to smooth everything out, we dip our fingers in regular latex and smooth the surface out. Gives a really nice and clean result. And here you see it in a big piece as well. Looking awesome. This takes a while, but it's worth it for sure. Then it's coloring time, and we go for a yellow color as a foundation, and then we fade in a maroon color from the base of the tip and up. And these are grease-based colors. The cool thing here is that the texture of the latex gives the whole paint job these awesome striations. Ellie shows them right here. Looks pretty cool, huh? Yep. But it's a matte look on this, and we want them glossy, so we apply a lacquer, a clear, regular lacquer. Anything will do. And you see the pieces there on your upper left, they are shiny and nice. That's what we like. We leave those pieces to dry up, and then continue with our jaw. Covering that as well in the latex paste. And it's pretty much the same procedure with the other pieces as well. Use the regular latex to smooth things out, and we leave it to dry after that, and then we paint it black. Next up is the tongue, and this is going to be attached to the chin of the model, so we model it on the chin, like that, we got a shape like this, you are about ready. Cover the tongue in latex paste and smooth it out as well. And heading on to the forehead piece. Something like this, and you can of course use any kind of tool to flatten out and smooth out the tinfoil. When it looks something like this, it's ready to be covered in latex paste and leave it to dry. Then we head over to the model and we cover the model's brows and parts of his beard to make sure he doesn't rip all the hair out when we remove the makeup. Apply the bald cap and cut out the ears and secure it with latex or skin adhesive. Then we head straight for the little spikes and shield pieces, applying them with latex and then go around the edges with latex. These volatile zombies all look different, so you can apply these little spikes in any way you like. Kinda looks like a haircut from the mid-90s. Well, let's apply the forehead piece. Again, using latex to apply it. You can use skin adhesive if you feel that's better for you. Put it in place, and to secure it, you can quickly add some latex around the edges and apply some tissues. Then dab those tissues with additional latex, and everything should be in place. Then we paint his jaw all black, add additional latex, and we apply the tongue. Like that. Looking good. And while we're at it, let's throw on the jaws. So we apply latex, push the jaws in place, and again using tissues and latex to secure them quickly. With the jaw pieces in place, we continue with the maroon color on the tongue. When it's all covered, we switch to black and fade from his black face out onto the tongue. Like this. Then we continue around the eyes with a maroonish color. And then it's time for the upper jaw, and we apply latex straight onto his upper lip and put it on there. And yep, you guessed it. To secure it, we repeat the steps we did earlier. Latex and tissues. And now we want sort of a gray color to apply to the whole face. So we mix that up with water-based colors. Mix it a little. Dash of red, more black. And when we've reached something like this, we begin painting the whole face. And the body as well. And while we're on the topic of bodies, our model has built his from the ground up the natural way. And if you want to check him out on Instagram, his name is Sloopa@Dupa. So go stalk him on Instagram. And now back to the paint job. Ellie has switched to a darker tone of gray to give our character some depth. And to make him look even more brutal, we continue with applying the spikes on his chest. Or shoulders, that is. On with the latex, let it dry for a bit, and apply. On the back as well. We are not planning on filming straight from the back, but we still need it to look the part. Next up is gelatin time. So we need to mix up a batch. And we are using 1 part gelatin. Whoop. And then we use the little can, pour in some glycerol. That gives us 1 part glycerol. And then the same with the water, 1 part water. So, mix it for a bit, then add black food coloring. Additional mixing, and then throw the whole thing into the microwave for a few seconds to heat it up. Let it cool down to get the right texture, and be careful and make sure it's not too hot when you apply it. The thing with gelatin though is that you have a working time of about 1.5 minutes, and then it's too solid to work with. So then you have to throw it in the microwave again, maybe add a little water, let it cool down again, and start working. So this gelatin step might take a while. We need those gooey, looks nasty. Real nasty. But it's so cool. And when we're done with the black gelatin mix, we do another batch. This time we want it clear, or clear-ish. So there you go, the clear gelatin mix. Just smear it out all over the place. Gives his skin this slippery, nasty look. And then we're gonna create scales, just like we did with the dragon. Small ones and really large ones, like large as your hand or a plate. So different sizes. Apply them with skin adhesive or gelatin mix. Just put them in there. Make sure you get little cracks in between them. And now we're coming up on the big pieces. They're created the same way, just pour the gelatin out on the table, let it dry up and cool down, and yep, you're good to go. Big chunks, really big. And we continue to smear out the clear mix on his body. Then apply additional large plates. Bam. Looks like a jellyfish almost. This takes time, let me tell you. Then it's paint job time, and we need to give him a bit of a lighter color, so we're going over this with a dash of skin tone. Not covering it fully, but just giving it a hint of the tone. Like that. And here on the chest plates, when we're done with that, we slowly fade in black from the body and onto the plates there. So black, fade it out downwards. Looks super And for the detail work, we go over all the cracks with black paint. Give it the finishing touches here. This has been quite a cool project, trying to recreate this volatile zombie as best as we possibly could. And we think it looks pretty awesome. We've kept it pretty clean. We add blood now, but we've kept it pretty clean for you to actually see the makeup. So, but if this guy rips your head off, I'm sure it's gonna be all bloody everywhere. So you go ahead and do whatever you like for the blood. You add a little chunky blood here on the tongue, and then we are ready. Boom! We are so proud of this creation. We think it turned out amazing, and thank you Techland for letting us be a part of this. This makeup was a real challenge, but we think it came out so cool. What do you think? Do you like it? We suggest you head over to the Dying Light Facebook page to find out more about this awesome game. And if you feel like buying it, we got the link in the description. And if you want to check out more game-related tutorials, click the big button. Take care everyone, don't forget to subscribe. We will see you next time. Love you.